Good morning, friends. It's Miss Mo with Miss Mo's Vegan Kitchen coming to you from Toronto, Canada. We are about to eat a waffle. Dun dun dun.
You can have the last 2 pieces of mine if you want.
Oh, thanks. Look at this child. He ate 2 waffles and he leaves this. He usually leaves a little bite. Charlie, why? Charlie doesn't like his boots. And he freaks out. So we have peanut butter.
Okay, fine. Keep the back ones on.
Oh. Stinker. That sounds so funny. He sounds like he's wearing Charlie, you sound like a duck. Hey? A little bit of chocolate. You didn't have chocolate?
No.
Wow.
I just had butter and maple syrup.
Nice.
I didn't want anything else.
That's okay. I was going to say, yeah, because the knife was clean for the peanut butter. Wow. Is it that cold out? Damn, friends. It is cold. Amanda in Newfoundland just sent me some pictures. And it's so bad there. Y'all need to look it up. They are in a state of emergency still until at least 9 p.m. tonight. And who knows if it'll go even longer. I really sending prayers for everybody there. I hope y'all have enough food. And take care of your neighbors. Like, seriously, if you see somebody is senior especially or immobile, make sure that they're okay. This is scary. We've had a pretty mild winter here, so we have been blessed, but that has not been the case for the rest of Canada. At least the East Coast. Charlie, you're so darn cute. Okay. With my water. Hi. No. You're not coming up. I haven't even started yet. See? Now he's used to coming up here when I'm filming. He's going to see this and think that it's for him. Gosh. Spoiled little bugger. So Charlie is part Jack Russell, part Chihuahua. So he's called a Jack Chi or a Jack Wawa. I love Jack Wawa. I think it's cute.
I like Jack Cheese better. You want your boots off?
And I think I told you the whole story of Charlie and how we got him. But let me tell you again, because it's hilarious. Especially the part where Sean messed up the surprise.
Oh, yeah.
So, Karen and I... Okay, wait. Let me start from the beginning. My friend Jolene... She has Charlie's mom and dad. And the mom had puppies, obviously. I can't remember how many. But Jolene's mom wanted one of the babies. So Jolene lives in North Bay, which is really north. And Jolene's mom lives in Saskatchewan. Can you look up how much distances between those two. So Jolene is a trucker, 18-wheeler. And basically, her dogs travel all over Canada with her. Sometimes all over North America, depending on where she's going.
Where did you say? Saskatchewan?
Yeah, North Bay to Saskatchewan. So,
2,665 kilometers.
There you go, my friends.
29 hours.
Wow. You figure that's if you drive straight through.
That's not including all the truck stops.
Exactly. So,
and traffic lights.
Yeah, when you're a trucker, you obviously have to do stops along the way. But if it was a continuous drive, it'd be 29 hours. That's nuts. So
it's over 30 hours with
yeah.
all the stops.
Yeah. So they drove all the way to Saskatchewan from North Bay with Charlie. And then Jolene messaged me and she's like, oh my God. Oh, look at that sun. Oh, it's beautiful. Her mom's cat was trying to eat Charlie. Honest to God, Charlie was like so small he could fit in the palm of your hand. He was under a pound. He was so cute. So I said, we've been looking to adopt a dog. So why don't you bring Charlie to us? And she's like, are you serious? I said, yeah, why not? I think it would be awesome.
And this all happened while I was away at camp.
So, Jolene sets out from Saskatchewan to come back through Ontario, but I got a whole bunch of calls and things happened and there was bad weather and she ended up not being able to stop through Ontario. She had to like divert. Well, she came through Ontario, but not Toronto. So she ended up all the way back in Saskatchewan. North Bay. At home. So she calls me in and she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, well, you know, whatever, it's fine. And she said, I'll get one of my trucker friends to drive Charlie back down. Okay. So, a few days later, she arranges it with me that he's going to come back to Toronto, but it's going to be in Mississauga by the airport at one of the trucker lots. I'm like, okay. So we get the address and everything. Karen and I set out. Excuse me. It took us probably 2.5 hours to get there. Yeah. Excuse me. It was in such a desolate area that even the truck driver was like, why are you getting off here? Oh my gosh, I'm messing up the story. The bus driver asked us why we were getting off at this stop in the middle of nowhere. And we're like, we're going to a truck stop. And he's like, okay, sure. And he's probably thinking that we're like, nothing against them or anything, but there's lot lizards. That's what they're called. Just look it up. I'm not going to explain it. So, anyway, we get off at this bus stop and we trying to find the address. And it seems like it's nowhere to be found. So we just keep walking down this like really old, non-paved, really rough road. And finally in the distance, we see some trucks driving into a parking lot. And we're like, oh my gosh, that must be it. So we had set a time, and I don't remember what time it was. It was kind of like mid-afternoon. So we go there, and there's nobody there. And I'm calling Jolene, and there's no answer. And I don't know what to do, because I don't want to go back home. And, you know, I'm excited to get the dog. Because she had sent pictures of her holding her in the palm of his hand. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. And, you know, I'm excited and I don't want to leave. So, we wait. And we wait. And we keep seeing the trucks come in. Nobody's saying anything to us. And they're all staring at us like, why are you here kind of thing. So we just wait. And I think we waited, I want to say 3 hours. Because we had snacks with us. So we had some snacks. We had our water and everything. And then we were just sitting there and chatting. We're like sitting at the curb. And then finally this truck rolls up. And this gent waves at us. And we're like, oh my gosh, that must be him. So out he comes with Charlie. Oh my gosh, he was so cute. And he was like a little tiny ball. The guy had him like tucked in his jacket. So, you know, we do our making sure that he knows who we are. Obviously, we're out in this truck lot in the middle of nowhere, so he's pretty sure that we are who we say we are. Excuse me. So I called Jolene and just let her know that everything is good. And Karen tucks Charlie in her jacket, and off we go. So now, when we leave there, again, we are in the middle of nowhere. When we asked the bus driver, when we got off the bus, where we get on the bus, he's like, over there. And we're like, okay. And there's nothing. There's just, you know, poles by the side of the road. There's no actual marked bus stops. So what I'm assuming is that you just flag down the bus. So Karen and I are like starving at this point because now we've been on the road for, I don't know, 4 hours. No, a long time. 5 hours. So we start walking. And we're like singing songs and it feels like you're in the country roads. It was hilarious. And we come to this building. And we have no idea what it is. So we're walking through it because across from this parking lot at this big, huge building is like, I want to say Harvey's, Burger King, one of those places. And let me tell you, there's this person standing outside. It's a lady. She's smoking a cigarette. And there's kind of like 3 little stairs, like a stoop. So she sits down and she sees us coming and she hears Charlie kind of like, not crying, but like whining. She's like, you have a dog? And we're like, yeah, we have a dog. And she's like, where? So Karen kind of opens her jacket and shows her. And she starts squealing and she's like, oh my God, it's the cutest dog I've ever seen. So we go over and she starts playing with Charlie. We got him a little leash and everything. Like, it was so cute. So then she starts telling people behind her, oh my gosh, you gotta come and see this dog. Now, I'm not really paying attention to what the person is wearing, which was very little. And then all these people start coming out of this building wearing just as little. And then I decided to look up, and it was a strip club. I don't think I've ever laughed so hard in my life. So here's Charlie, our little 1-pound dog, getting, like, loved on by all these strippers. It was awesome and hilarious at the same time. I have nothing against strippers. I thought it was fabulous. They were so in love with Charlie. We stayed there with them, chatting and talking for, like, almost an hour. And then Karen and I are both like, oh my gosh, we're just so hungry. They were the sweetest people ever. They fell in love with Charlie so much. Honestly, I wish we could have visited them again. It was awesome. So, it was just really funny. And there must have been, I want to say at least a dozen came out by the time that we had left. So fine, we say our goodbyes and then we go over to the, I'm pretty sure it was a Burger King. We go over to the Burger King. We get some French fries. We're sitting outside and eating them and like feeding the seagulls and everything. It was a beautiful day. Bless you. Thank God it was a nice day because after being outside all that time. So There was nothing like what we have now where you could check the time of the bus coming and everything like that. That just didn't exist. Bless you. So we were wondering what we were going to do if we did see the bus, because it really did look like there was no bus stops around. So we're just watching. Excuse me, we're quite close to the road, so we could just, like, one of us could run over and flag it down. Oh my gosh, excuse me, sorry. So, I want to say another at least 45 minutes standing there. So, we had left the house quite early. I want to say 11. So now we're already into the afternoon. Well, no wonder why we're starving. And finally we see a bus coming. We flag the bus down. We get on the bus. Everybody falls in love with Charlie. Needless to say. And this bus, I don't know what kind of a bus route it is, but it really goes a roundabout. And it took us forever to get back to the subway station and then get home. I want to say 4 hours from the time that we left that area to get back home. I'm all excited. Wilfred was here, right?
Nope.
Who was here with you?
Nobody.
Yes, there was. It was Vicky.
No, there was nobody here. It was just me. Because that's the only reason why I answered the phone, because I thought it was you.
Oh, okay. So there you go. Well, we get in the door. No, Wilfred was here. That's why. I'm going to ask Wilfred to confirm it. I wouldn't have left you alone. Yeah, he was. Because then Karen and him went home. So, we're all excited to come in and surprise the kid, right? Axel at that point is 10. We were going through a lot at that point in our lives. No need to get into it now. Maybe another time. But, so it was just wanting to give us a little break and something to brighten up our crappy life. So, Axel's like, where's the dog? And I'm like, how do you know about the dog? Well, one of my best friends, Sean, who I've known forever, had called and didn't realize that it was a surprise, so was asking if the dog was already here yet. And I'm like, oh, are you serious right now? So anyway, that's our story. And now he's been in our lives for over 10 years. All right, my friends. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you know when we hit a new video up. And we are making spaghetti sauce today and lasagna. So keep watching, keep smiling, stay blessed. We love you.